Hello, guys and gals. Welcome in. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really excited. Today is Thursday, December 21st, 2023, and it's my birthday. I took the day off and because I want to do what I really love, which is this. So I'm going to be doing, I have 3 more readings to go to finish the Zodiac before Christmas, which I really wanted to do for everyone. So I'm really excited that I can do a couple of readings today. Maybe I'll get all 3 done. Yeah, so this is going to be Capricorn's reading. This is the first one I'm doing, the goat. The devil is your card in the tarot. And December 22nd, tomorrow, is the start of Capricorn season through January 19th. Capricorns are an earth sign and they are very consistent. That is true. My sister Nancy is a Capricorn and I received her birthday card today. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I save a lot of things. I have Christmas cards from way back and birthday cards. In fact, I was looking and here's a birthday card she gave me 2 years ago that I have. Last year, she had just moved into her new home. So we saw each other, but we didn't have cards. That was a busy time for her. But I just wanted to show that because it makes me happy. I love words. So when people send me cards or give me cards, I just cherish the hell out of it. I just love them. I have other cards in here and around here too. But those 2 were birthday cards, so I wanted to show them. I also received this gift from my good friend Wendy. This is a card holder, so I'm going to try it out for the first time right now. And you can see there's a moon and there's a big star right here. And she said to her that represented North Star energy healing. So, and this is, does have a little tea light, but I'm not going to light it this time for the first time using it. I don't want to burn up my cards. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then a little heart of Venturine, which is a heart healing stone. So this was a very thoughtful gift, and I'm very thankful for my friend Wendy and for my sister Nancy, for all my viewers. And then you just, had to listen to my little message there. Okay, Capricorns. Now, whenever you find this reading, if you are drawn to the title, then there is a message here for you. My readings are timeless. I ask Spirit to give them to me that way and to give me messages that people need to hear. And I ask them to help the people that need them find them when it's the right time. So even if this isn't December of 2023 when you're finding this, there could be a message in here for you. All right. So today is the winter solstice, shortest day, longest night, and then the days start to get longer after today. So I've got your what's around the corner pulled, and now we will go on for the main reading. Okay. Oh, I also wanted to mention that I have created a playlist for every single sign. So if you want to go back and see some other Capricorn readings that I've done over the past few months, the recording dates or the posting dates should be there. So go ahead and do that if you'd like to. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for my Capricorns today? What do they need to see, sense, hear, feel, and know for this reading on this lovely winter solstice? We just got our power back yesterday afternoon. It was out for 2.5 days. That was challenging. But, we have a wood stove and we have water and everything was fine. So let me see here. Spirit, what is the message for my Cappies, please? What is the message for my Capricorns? Sometimes they take their time, but they will give us the right cards. Trust me. Trust me. What is the message, Spirit? It must be a special one. What is the message? Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Okay. All right, we're going to start with this. Okay, let's see. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Oops. Let's see. Can you see that better? Okay, that's a little better. All right. So it's going to look a little bit different, but that's okay. This is fun. This is fun. Okay. So, first card out is the Seven of Swords. Swords are words and communication. Sevens are reflection, okay? In this card, you need to reflect on something that you've said, something to do with words, contracts, but it's also sort of a little bit of a warning card. You see the fox there? Foxes are crafty and sly, and there is someone around you that is somewhat, maybe doesn't have your best interest at heart. So, but this is also a words card, a swords card, so we'll have to figure that out as we go along. And then the next card is the Knight of Cups. Knights are forward action, cups are emotion. This is a knight that's ready for romance, ready for romance. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is literally a twist of fate. Wheel of Fortune can be good fortune or something challenging, okay? So let's see here. Seven of Swords. You are needing to be careful about someone around you that maybe doesn't have your best interest at heart. The other meaning for it can be you think you have the answer on how to do something, but you need to rethink it. Rethink it. And it could have something to do with dating or a relationship, because the card following it is that Knight of Cups, okay, which is forward action romance, okay? Cups are also could represent a water sign. All right, so that's that. And then you have that Wheel of Fortune, that twist of fate. So we may get some clarifiers on that, but let's look at the next row. Seven of Pentacles. This is reflection on your work, what you've created, your material things, as pentacles are. So you have two sevens right above and below each other. So Capricorns, there's definitely some rethinking you may need to do for 2024. What have you said or done, or what contracts have you made, or you may have to change those for the coming year. You may need to do some negotiating with those. And this could be tricky because of that fox there. And then the Seven of Pentacles is basically telling you the same thing. Those two sevens with reflection, okay? And then you have the Page of Cups. And he is right under the Knight of Cups. So emotion. Pages are messengers or novices. Knights are forward action. Those are emotions. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. And under that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely good fortune. She has created a wonderful, beautiful life for herself. She's holding that pentacle there, showing off her beautiful Japanese cherry blossom tree behind her, her gilded column there, her beautiful gowns, her peacock. So I would say that this Wheel of Fortune is probably going to be good fortune for you, Capricorns, coming up. Something good is in the works, okay? So the thing that we kind of don't maybe need some clarifiers is that middle row of Knight of Cups. So we can read this across, but we also see which cards are beneath each other. So Seven of Swords is reflection. Knight of Cups is forward acting romance. Wheel of Fortune is twist of fate or something challenging. Then the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So looking at it all together, it looks like work-wise, it's going to be pretty good, but there may be some negotiation that needs to happen. So let's try to clarify these cups that are right there in the middle. Let's try to see what those might mean. So let's see. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Can we have some clarifiers for the Knight of Cups, please? The Knight of Cups for my Capricorns. What is the Knight of Cups doing there? Okay. Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Knight of Cups for my Capricorns. What is that Knight of Cups doing there? The Magician. Two of Wands, that's a choice. Any other clarifiers for that Knight of Cups for my Capricorns, please? Any other clarifiers for that Knight of Cups? Okay, that's it for the Knight. So now, let me shuffle again, and then we're going to clarify the Page of Cups, because I feel like those are going along with the same message. I always say, well, what is a novice at emotional things? Is it examining your emotional things, and or is it like a new beginning with somebody? Because, you know, when we have a new relationship, we're all novices. We don't know the person, you know, so that could be what it is. Oh, Spirit, can we have some clarifiers, please? Okay, for the Page of Cups, first one out is the Moon. We do have a full moon coming up. I think it's on the 26th in the Northeast area. It's on the 27th in some other places. So you'll have to Google that and see where the full moon is for you. Any other clarifiers for that Page of Cups? Usually they tell me to stop if there's nothing else. Anything else to clarify that Page of Cups for my Capricorns? Okay. All right, so we've got 3 clarifiers there. All right, so I said these 2 cards go together. Spirit is telling me that these Cups cards are going together with the same message, as are the 2 sevens. Okay, and as are the wheels. So it's kind of weird because usually it reads this way, but in this reading it seems to be more vertical. Okay, so for the Knight of Cups, the first clarifier is the Magician. The Magician is all things are possible. So I'm feeling like some of you feel like, oh, am I ever going to find the right person? Am I ever going to find the right person? Yes, you will. Sometimes you have to stop looking in order to find the right person. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes when you least expect it, you meet somebody and it's like, wow, you know, this is great. So yes, it's always possible. And then the next one was the Two of Wands. This is a choice in your actions, a choice in your actions. So because we're clarifying the Knight of Cups, this is either you need to make the choice to ask the person out, or if you're already in a relationship, the Knight of Cups wants some romance. So you need to make the choice of bringing some romance into your current relationship, right? So for those of you that are single, yes, it's possible to find the love of your life, so to speak, your soulmate, etc. For those of you that are, and so it's possible, and you may need to make that choice to ask the person out. Take the chance, right? If you don't ask, you'll never know. And for some of you, it's if you're in a relationship, it's going to be making that choice to bring some romance back in, okay? And then Page of Cups being a novice, that to me is usually new relationship. It's you're in a new relationship, right? So the first clarifier for that is the Moon. The Moon is kind of your shadow side. It's what you dream about at night. And I can't remember if it's a Pisces card. So the Moon represents Pisces. So for some of you, if there's a Pisces in your life, or that you're with currently, or maybe you're thinking of asking out, not that you would know that right off the bat, but if you do ask someone out and you later on find out their birthday and you find out that it's a Pisces, let me just tell you, I don't have those dates memorized. That's February 19th to March 20th. February 19th to March 20th. So that could be that. It could also be because there is that full moon coming up, that something is going to happen at around the full moon date for some of you. And then the next clarifier is the Nine of Wands. This is much, much, much action has been put in. He is tired from all of the work of this action, this fiery, passionate action. So for some of you, this could mean that you have put in the work with this romance and you don't understand why that person isn't happy. Okay, so this could go along with the choice of maybe that's not the right relationship for you. I'm sorry, I'm just giving you what Spirit is giving me. So Nine of Wands is lots of work has gone in. And this Page of Cups, here's what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying they are putting in all this romantic work, planning things and doing things that they think are really nice, and their partner isn't getting it. Their partner is the novice at romance and emotions. He doesn't understand. He doesn't look at these, he or she, whoever the partner is, doesn't feel it as a romantic thing, a romantic gesture, and you feel that it is a romantic gesture. So there's kind of a little bit of a disconnect there with some of you. Not all of you, of course. This isn't going to resonate with all of you, but hopefully there are enough messages in here that each of you will get something out of it. Either, this work thing and this reflection thing, or this Wheel of Fortune with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, this gorgeous woman and everything that you've created. Hopefully, maybe some of you are getting a big bonus, and that's what this means for you. Now, this romantic one is a little more complicated, right? So if you're putting in work and you're doing things that you feel are romantic and it's not clicking, then maybe you need to do a little bit more investigation as a novice at the relationship and find out what does make your partner happy. What do they like? Like I could think that romance is making a dinner reservation. Somebody else could think romance is getting a hotel room for the night. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways that people see romance, and passion. And then the third clarifier is the Eight of Swords. This is literally you holding yourself back. She's got chains around her wrists, and then she's got a blindfold on. She's between those Eight of Swords, those words, conflict, arguing, disagreeing. So some of you may be in the midst of this with your lover, your partner, your spouse. Some conflicts, and you want to get back to this romance. You want to get back to this romance. All right, let's get a clarifier, because I understand the moon, all of this, and hopefully you do too. That Eight of Swords is the one that kind of a little bit has me stumped here. I understand what the Nine of Wands means, the choices, all of that, like I said. But the Eight of Swords, what does that have to do with this whole thing? Spirit, we need a clarifier on this Eight of Swords. We need a clarifier on this Eight of Swords. We don't quite understand why that's there in the Page and Knight of Cups row. Okay, Spirit, what is this Eight of Swords doing here for my Cappies? What is this Eight of Swords doing here? Please clarify the Eight of Swords for my Capricorns. We don't quite understand that card and why it's there. Please give us a little bit more information on this Eight of Swords. Justice. Okay. Justice, balance, Libra. Anything else you want to tell us about this Eight of Swords to help my Capricorns understand why that's there in their reading? Anything else? Anything else? No, nothing else is coming. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords to try and clarify this Page of Cups, this novice at emotion, this emotional messenger. And like I said, this is like you're trapping yourself in some sort of argument, disagreement. You have the power to get out of it. And then to clarify her, we got Justice. This represents Libra. It's also balancing. Something needs to be balanced, okay? Something needs to be balanced. What that is, They didn't give us any more hints, right? So you could be taking a look at what in your relationship, because this is cups, needs to be balanced. And maybe this, trapping yourself, maybe you're, let me tune into spirit, let me see. You know how sometimes you'll have a disagreement or an argument with your partner, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, and then it lingers in your mind. You just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, kind of fuming about it. You need to let it go. You need to balance your emotions, okay? Balance your emotions. That's what Spirit is giving me, and let that go. This is the new year is coming up. This is a good year of clean slates, right? So that's one thing. The other thing about it is, I don't know, sometimes our partners, our spouses, what have you, they just do something to annoy us and we don't say anything about it, so they keep doing it. So you may have to let yourself out of this swords with the words. Have a conversation. That's what Spirit is giving me. Have a conversation about whatever this is that's bugging you in this relationship. Because remember, let's go over it again. Knight of Cups was clarified by the Magician, meaning all things are possible. You will find that person. You may need to make a choice to ask somebody out. For those in a relationship, it is making the choice to do something romantic. It's making the choice to do, and I'm hearing making the choice to leave that relationship behind. Unfortunately, for some of you, you're going to be making that choice because you have put in all this work. That's one thing. Some of you have put in a lot of work doing things that you feel are romantic and emotional, and your partner is not getting it, okay? So for some of you, that's that. For some of you, it's a Pisces. For some of you, it may be a Pisces. It may be a Libra, because those two cards came up. For some of you, there's some sort of, you're thinking about something that has happened between you and your partner, lover, spouse, and I guess you're perseverating on it. Spirit is giving me that you're perseverating on it so much that you're just not even seeing the beautiful romance that can be there. Sometimes we just have to let things go. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. It's a little convoluted, but the rest of it, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, something to do with work that you need to rethink. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. That is, straightforward. This Queen of Pentacles could be you because you're an earth sign and she represents earth. So this could be you getting this bonus or this windfall. I'm hearing something really great for some of you. Hopefully a lot of you. All right, let's move on to what's around the corner. What's around the corner? Another 7. 7 of Wands, okay? And that was right here. You have a 7 of Swords, a 7 of Pentacles, a 7 of Wands. Definitely you need to reflect on 2023 and see what you need to do differently going forward into 2024. That couldn't be more clear with all those 7s. Then you have the 3 of Cups, celebration. Celebrate your birthday, celebrate Christmas, celebrate New Year's. Big celebration here. Cups are emotion. So it looks like you will be coming through this emotional turmoil, whatever it is, and you're going to celebrate and you're going to be fine. That's going to be okay for some of you. For others of you, it's the 5 of Cups, unfortunately. That is focusing on the loss, focusing on what you don't have. So for some of you, remember this came into these clarifying cards, right? We can't make our significant other, lover, whoever, be the way we want them to be because we want that. Some people love us as best they can. Some people love us as best they can, and it's not the same way that we love, okay? We can't choose who we fall in love with. And sometimes we fall in love with somebody that shows love in a different way that we do, which we discussed in those Cups cards. I usually don't do romance readings. I never intend on doing that. I intend on general messages, but sometimes it happens and I have to go with what Spirit gives me. All right, can you clarify that 5 of Cups, please? We understand all the 7s. We understand the 3 of Cups is a celebration, but why is the 5 of Cups there, please, Spirit? Why is the 5 of Cups there? And suddenly my jaw hurts. Some of you have something you've got to talk about with your partner. You know, this is emotional, so I wouldn't necessarily think the talking in this message is with business, but 777, definitely some talking needs to happen about your, if you have a business partner, yeah. Okay. Okay, Spirit, please help us to understand that 5 of Cups and the what's around the corner. Please help us to understand that 5 of Cups. Please help us to understand that 5 of Cups, please. They're saying it's what you said. Some of you are just focusing on the loss. We'll see if they give us anything. Anything to clarify that 5 of Cups. They just know. They're saying that that's the message. The message is for some of you, you're going to get through that emotional thing and you're going to celebrate. And for some of you, you're just going to continue to lament. I don't know why they're giving me that word. You're lamenting about your relationship. And I'm sorry to those of you who have it, but please do some reflecting, do some soul searching, do some meditating. Try and remember the good things about your partner, okay? If that's possible. I know not every relationship can be saved, and that's why we had, for some of you, the choice is walking away. Okay, I'm sorry for that message. I truly am. But I can't change what Spirit gives me. If I don't say what they tell me, they'll make me say it in another way. It's happened before where I got a message and I was like, I don't think that's right, or I don't want to say it. And they made a card came out that basically said the same thing. And then I said, okay, I was supposed to say this and I didn't say it. So they brought it out. Okay, let's get an animal oracle card for my Capricorns, please. Let's get an animal oracle for my Cappies. What do the animals have to say to my Capricorns today? What do the animals have to say to my Capricorns? Let me know if you've watched me before and if you like how this lays out. It's pretty cool. I like it. What animal do my Capricorns need to hear from today, please? What's the animal for my Capricorns? Okay, we got 2. Oh my God. Black Jaguar. My son is a Capricorn, and almost every time I do a reading on him, this card will come out in one or the other of the decks. It's so weird to me, but you know, that's the universe. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Remember, you have that magician. You can create your dreams. Love it. Peacock, one of my favorite things to look at. Look at the beauty there. Look at it. Peacock, vibrancy. I don't think I've ever gotten this yet in all the readings I've done, so this is special. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Oh my goodness. Look at these gorgeous cards you got, Cappies. Old soul. Old soul and vibrancy. They couldn't be more different, right? Light and dark, right? Dark side of your spirit. Remember I said the moon could be your shadow self, and then this bright, light peacock self. We all have it. We all have it. Okay, I love that. I love that. All right, let me see here. You are an earth sign, so I will get a card from the Stacy DeMarco Earth Power Oracle. I think I'm going to look for another card. Another deck for my earth signs. I like this deck, but the explanations are so long. They do match up with the readings, but the explanations are long. I could just read what's on the card, which is fine, but I'm so curious. I always want to know what the whole thing says. Okay. For my Capricorns, what is the card that they need to hear from today from the Earth Power Oracle by Stacy DeMarco? What is the card that they need to hear from today? Okay, it's this one. Avebury, Standing Stones. Avebury, Standing Stones. This has quite a message, so maybe we don't need to go to the book for it. That's so cool, isn't it? Look at that. I seek knowledge and receive greater knowledge when I am ready. Greater power means greater responsibility. It is a natural part of life to exclude and include. Discernment is necessary. Okay, so this is what we were saying about this choice, about this work that you've put in with this relationship. This goes with two parts of this, okay? So with the relationships, you need to use discernment about whether this is a good one for you, okay? It also goes with all those sevens to do with work, right? Discernment, okay? How you're going forward and work. Reflection on what you've put in 2023 and how you're going to do it going forward. So this does go right along. I seek knowledge and receive greater knowledge when I am ready. Yeah, so your knowledge comes in when you're ready. Remember, with the things you dream about at night, things you daydream about sometimes, just your dreamy self, your moon side. Greater power means greater responsibility. Every time I read that, I think of Spider-Man. I don't know why. Maybe this is the second time this has come out. Both times I thought of Spider-Man. Greater power means greater responsibility. It is a natural part of life to exclude and include. Discernment is necessary right now for you Cappies, okay? So you've got Black Jaguar, you've got Peacock, Old Soul, Vibrancy, Discernment, okay? All right, let's get a Sacred Forest Oracle to close this out. I hope this has meant something to you, Cappies. Please let me know. Please drop a comment. Let me know, where are you watching me from? Okay, and what do you do while you're listening? Are you driving? Are you, do you sit there and look at it while you're on the couch? Are you doing housework and you have it playing? How do you listen? I'm interested in everyone who watches me, and I look forward to comments. Whenever I see a notification pop up that someone has left me a comment, I look at it just as soon as I can. Okay, what do my Capricorns need to know, sense, hear, feel from the from the Denise Lynn Forest Oracle deck? We already had Stacey DeMarco. What is the card for my Capricorns today, please, on the winter solstice here? It's the summer solstice in some places, but where I am, it's the winter solstice. Bear Spirit, healing. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card. Have I ever had this before? This is a number 4, so this is stability or stagnation. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so gorgeous. But of course, I'm a winter solstice baby and I love snow. So she's got one hand on the bear's back. And he's kind of guiding her. I don't know how well the camera captures this image, but it's gorgeous to me. Okay, number 4, Bear Spirit, healing. And by the sounds of the reading, there are some of you that may need some healing. I mean, we could all use healing, right? But I mean, just based on the reading about the relationship portion. Okay, this card will appear to let you know that healing on all levels is occurring, and it can come in many forms. Be ready to accept it. Know as well that you are a healing force for others. You may not even be aware that you are a conduit for healing energy, but when others thank you, simply say you're welcome, even if you don't know how it happened. In many native traditions, Bear Spirit is thought to be aligned with humans, as he can walk upright like a human. He represents the healer and good medicine. He also bestows healing powers to those worthy. You indeed are worthy. Bear Spirit energy can also represent grounding, strength, and confidence. It activates a stable foundation to face whatever challenges appear in your life. Spirit of the Bear says you're a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. You are strong and grounded. Healing is unfolding, and/or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that all is well. All right, so I'm going to hold each of the animals up so you can take a good look. They may mean something to you, but looking at that may, you may get something from that for the healing. So that's the bear, the black jaguar. It looks almost like an Aztec thing behind there, or a Mayan, you know, something like that. What a gorgeous card. So you can get some energy from Black Jaguar Old Soul if you need it. And then those of you who need the peacock energy of beauty and color, this is for you. This is for you. Okay. I love you all. I truly hope that there was a message in here for you. Please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. And as always, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.